I did. I do. I'm doing good. Just the medicine I take. I'm Zoloft, so that I might be out of it like I usually am that anyway, but even more so. He's not. I was watching you. I don't think you noticed me in chat, but I was watching you play golf. I don't think she recognized. You lost the video. The video cut out. Are you gonna be able to see it? You gonna be able? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that person, I can't believe they didn't see you. She almost got hit with that ball. Yeah, next time wear an orange shirt. They'll see you. I wonder if anybody's ever knocked the ball to the highway. That's kind of close to the highway. Yeah, or even those houses. I mean, they pretty close to those houses.
Okay, let's try that. Let me. Okay, BH, can you hear me? And I'll have Chris say a couple things, and maybe you can hear Chris. Okay, I got to remember to write myself a note. Oh, that's not moving at all. Hey, Chris, say a couple words.
A couple words.
I knew that was coming.
It says one watching, but there's really two watching.
Yeah, BH Ringer is there. I am trying to get my audio level set again. Go ahead and say another word or two for me, please. Another word or two. Please.
Another word or two.
Forgot please. Okay, that looks like that's about good right there. Yeah, at night when I run the fish tank cam, I turn all the audios off and the mics off, and then that way nothing's being picked up. Like last night, I sat here and watched 3 television shows while it was running. So that's much better. I'll go see if the Twidget is working here. 3, 2, 1, and we got a horrible delay again tonight. There it is. Okay, cool. So good to see BH Ringer. Hopefully a couple other people will join us. I got kind of a late start tonight. Did you see the opening sequence on YouTube, Chris?
The opening sequence? I didn't.
Oh, okay. I changed the opening again tonight. I just wondered if anyone's seen it and what they thought. I kind of did that on the fly.
Somebody made a comment on Carrie's chat. They said, you need to shave. You look like a hobo.
Well,
I just thought that was funny.
Earlier in the stream, on the live stream today, I made a reference to Lorna using the camera, and she goes, "I'll be the camera girl today." I said, "No, we don't use camera girl on this channel. That's not happening." She doesn't know what that's about, but she giggled at it and laughed about it. Jeff, believe it or not, I ended up. You better sit down. But I ended up getting 5 pars on 18 holes of golf. And I almost had a birdie. I will share a picture with you guys later on tonight. I was so disappointed. I was about 18 inches away from the pin on my tee shot. And I seriously was thinking, all right, I'm going to get this in 2, par 3. I walk up and pull the pin out, hit the putt. It hits the hole, doesn't drop in the hole. It lips out and goes about 2 feet away. I was so mad. But I did shoot. I shot 3 pars in a row, and I ended up with 5 total pars.
You make one of them.
Huh?
I saw you make one of them.
Yeah.
Nobody ever answered my question, though. I asked one time, how many mulligans did you take to it?
None.
No.
None. I had one drop, and I did put 1 ball in the water today, but I was also able to get that back, so I didn't lose anything. But that was my second one I was playing, so it was just a day to get out there and see what it was going to be like. And oh my gosh, I'm sore, I'm tired, but it was fun.
Pretty windy out there. It looked like. Looked like it was pretty windy out there.
It was. At the beginning, it was real windy. By the time it was all over, you would have never known we had a windy day at all.
I was never involved, but my great uncle had a dog who was trained to retrieve golf balls, and he would go out on the course after everybody was done, and he'd come with a bunch.
Oh, I bet. I did pick up one.
Balls.
I picked up 1 extra ball today. A noodle of all balls.
What's a noodle?
It's just a golf ball brand.
Oh, a brand.
Back in the day, it was supposed to be a really good brand. I don't know anymore. And we figured out it's been almost 3 years since I played golf.
Really?
Yes, we played golf right after we moved to Charleston in 2019, and that was in July of 2019. So it's
you played a little bit when you were in Vegas.
I played 1 time in Vegas.
Okay.
Now, when
there's a lot of golf courses here, but of course, I suspect a lot of them are relatively expensive to play at.
They are. I can't. She knows the name of the one we played. I can't remember it, but Because she was like, yeah, we played that one time. And then after a few minutes of thinking, I was like, yeah, I remember now because it was par 3 and it was challenging. Yeah, I really like this course. I haven't played it in 15, 20 years,
Yeah.
but they've expanded it. They had one 255, and I was drooling at that.
Let me ask you a dumb question. I noticed on several of the holes you had different places to tee off from. I didn't realize that was an option.
Oh yeah, every one of the holes except for 3, you got the gold tees, the blue tees, the red tees, and the white tees.
Huh.
And I played everything from the white tees today. The red tees are the closest. The white tees intermediate. Blue tees are what are not amateurs, but your club pros, and your gold tees are what would be if professionals were ever to play that course.
Right,
that's what they would use. But the white tees.
I've never walked around any of them. I've eaten at the restaurants at the Tournament Players Club here in Vegas. We lived out near there at one point in time, and when somebody would have a retirement dinner or something like that, that was one of the spots we would occasionally go to. Not to play golf, but to eat at the restaurant.
Yeah, we were finishing up with the Angel Park Golf Club is where we played.
Oh, I have a good friend that lives right beside Angel Park Golf Club.
Yeah. I had to look it up. It was bugging me. Anyway, as we were finishing
up. Over on near Rampart and Alta.
Yeah. There was a million kids. I mean, a million kids. And as we were getting ready to cross back the bridge to go back to the last 5 holes, they were coming across. So we sat there and let them through, obviously. And then as they got closer, I said, "So is this a tournament or what?" And one of the parents goes, "No, this is an every Friday night league for kids, little kids." She said, "If you're going to play here on Fridays, you might want to get here earlier in the day." I kid you not, there were 100 kids on that golf course.
Well, I guess that isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Oh gosh, no. Yeah. And some of them kids were good too. I mean, they probably.
Many of them could put my butt.
Oh, they would have put me to shame. We could play the same red. They could play us halfway up, and they would still put me to shame. I was disappointed overall. I used to have a really good short game, putting and pitching and whatnot. And the putting got better. Obviously, I mean, I ended up with 5 pars, and the pitching got okay.
Yeah, but you haven't played in a long time.
Oh, God,
I mean, you're rusted.
Well, I haven't played. These are donated clubs. Who knows how old the clubs are? Now, I'm not going out tomorrow and buying a $400 set of golf clubs, by no means. Maybe next month. Do what, Chris?
I said you'd rather buy a video card.
Yeah, our June is my video card month. Yes.
I'm on the waiting list for another variation on the card I want from EVGA. I didn't remember it, and I tried to sign up again, and they said, "You're already on the list."
You guys can't hear me because I muted the microphone so I can answer her question. Yeah, June is going to be the month I get a graphics card. I've pretty much decided that. Hopefully the clocks are still working. I don't think I shut them down. Yeah, they're moving, so that's cool.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I think it was, let's see, 1, 2, 3. The 5th hole, 6th hole. The 6th hole was over a lake. Notoriously, if I got to cross a lake, I might as well give it up. I might as well just go to the other side, take my 2-shot penalty, and play from there. But I cleared that lake quite a ways, actually. So it was fun. My son told me about another little course I'm going to check out in about 2 weeks because she works all 5 days next week, Monday through Friday. So we won't. I won't
play golf.
Both my sons play golf. Yeah. And
Uh-oh.
and my brother wants to
Here
play.
comes trouble.
Yep, there he is.
Hey, Alex.
There you go.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Alex.
Keith. Hey, Jeff.
Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Say hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
I'm Mrs. Kate.
How are you?
Hey,
I'm doing fine.
That's doing
Pretty good.
That's good. Have you watched the video of our golfing this afternoon?
A little bit.
Our
I
golfing.
know.
You notice she said our golfing.
Well, I'm the camera lady, so I am included. Okay. Without me, you cannot do the video.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched part of it live.
Yeah, it was kind of fun though. Like, this is the first time we went back to golfing for how many years, and not so bad for the first time he's back. So, I wish I would do that today, but I feel so cold. I get it. The wind is killing me. So much wind in there. Maybe next time I will play too.
You play golf, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I taught her.
Yeah, I almost bet him down in California. I almost got a hole in one myself. And he said, if you make a goal in one, I'm going to quit golfing.
I was too.
Because he taught me how to do it. And then all of a sudden, I almost made a hole in one. But when I went to Las Vegas, I did good there too. Yeah, but he did really good today. Really good.
and you got a problem in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm taking care of it.
Yeah.
It's a bot, so between me and BH Ringer, we'll get rid of
I'm
it.
going, guys.
Oh,
I'm
my
watching
goodness.
TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the 7-day subscription deal. Oh, brother. People have nothing better to do.
Don't take your love to town.
Yeah, really.
Oh, BH is on top of it.
Yeah, I tried to get one, and then she was talking to me, so I appreciate that. Thank you, BH. I should have given us plenty of good material to chop up and add shorts to next week.
It's probably somebody we know.
I don't know. If it is, it is. If you're that bored, and I don't know, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I don't know, as quick as they were coming, it might have been a bot.
Has to almost been a bot that quick, yeah. Has to be. Has to be.
Because my old fingers won't type that fast.
Oh gosh, no, I know mine won't either. There's no way. So it wasn't a bad day. Went down and got
I
her
had
checked.
a real supper tonight for a change. I hadn't made anything myself since my wife passed. I've just been
Sure.
making do with stuff, and
Right.
made some hamburger helper beef stroganoff and added onions and garlic and peas and mushrooms to it.
And that sounds good.
A little sour cream. So,
Well,
Show
I got
you.
a surprise today.
What'd you get today in the mail?
Same model. The same. I have the same model router you have. The Netgear one.
Oh yeah?
And it had a firmware update today.
Good or bad?
Good. It was a security vulnerability update.
Okay.
So I did it. And it only took so they don't even take not even 5 minutes to do. And it surprises me that router, I got it brand new 4 or 5 years ago, and it surprised me that a 4 or 5 year old router, probably closer to 6 now, is actually still getting security updates.
This was our dinner. We had half a rack of ribs, fried chicken, and a baked potato.
whoa,
It was really good.
where'd you go?
It's a place called the Four Seasons here in town.
Okay.
And then here's the 2 shots. That was my best tee shot. That's how far it landed from the pin. And I really thought I was going to make a birdie. That's the other angle. But it hit the left edge of the cup and lipped out and went about the same distance away. But I did roll that one in for par, so I was pretty happy with that.
Oh, and today, Josh made a new record today. He called me 10 times. And that's not counting outgoing phone calls. That's not counting me calling him. He's calling me.
That's funny. That is funny. So yeah, that was dinner.
You know what else is? You know what else is funny? She called me. Natasha called me when I got her number. She called me, and next thing I know, me and her and him are all on a three-way call. I don't think she realized it.
You should have done a Zoom. So I don't know.
I put myself on mute and didn't say anything. So so far as I know, she didn't know.
Yeah. Now,
Alex, how many times did you call him?
oh, at least 3.
I only call him when he calls me, and I don't answer. Can't get at the phone anytime. So probably twice.
Nah, you know we don't believe that, right? We'll take that twice and double it. I'm just messing with you.
But you find that kind of funny.
Here,
Especially that.
Oh,
let me share a screen a minute.
go ahead. Oh, my back.
Fine. Well, now where the hell did that come? Hold on, I gotta get to it. Well, why isn't that showing up when I want to share the screen?
I still have a golf tee in my pocket. It's good to see BH Ringer tonight.
There, that's the routers I've got that come with my plan.
Oh, nice.
I think it's actually Pro Plus, but they changed the design of them. These are Amazon's top of the line routers, and they come with the $35 a month plan I bought.
I'm surprised your internet company is supplying Amazon routers. I'm surprised it's not some piece of junk that they made and put their name on it.
Well, this signal is coming by microwave radio, and they want the best in-home experience they can give you. Because it's not like you got a strong signal coming out of a landline, so they want to get everything they can do. And they've got some sort of a special deal worked with Eero to have a modified software in their routers too.
Right.
It says WeLink in it instead of just Eero. But it's not bad. The regular price would be like $60 a month.
Did they get
after
you?
the first year?
They get you worked out where your speeds are better yet, though?
Upload is great. Download just still isn't. I'm just calling them every other week or so, just reminding them.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it'll get better when they get the new radio on the roof that makes me a hub.
Should.
They're short of those radios yet. They're
Oh, excuse me.
blaming supply chain issues, you know. Let me quit sharing all this.
Oh, you're
My
fine.
mom talked to some people at church today after I've been explaining to her that the internet had been off at the church for 3 weeks. And it's not usable whatsoever. Don't even have it. Don't even show that it's got an IP address in the router. And so, and we're paying, the church is paying like over $200 a month for
They come out and fix it?
service. I don't know if they're going to fix it or if the person that's in charge of the finances is just going to bring it up at business meeting and just going to.
Well, if it's been out
Shut it
so
off.
long, you ought to get a refund.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
it's not needed for anything we're doing at church for the most part.
Well, maybe they shut it off
Yes,
intentionally
you
then.
really need it.
Right. I mean,
No, the person, my mom was talking to the person that does the finances, and she hadn't cut it off. It just went out, and then cause she wouldn't turn it off without bringing it up at a business meeting.
No, I'm just saying though that if it's not working right and nobody's missing it, does the church really need it, or do they?
No,
If they
not for
need
what we
one.
not for what we normally do. Cause like all of our Bible scriptures they put on the screen, and all of our songs they put on the screen are in the computer anyway. And every time I need to show something on the screen or I need to show something, I just put it on, download it and put it on a flash drive. So it's.
Or if you need something, maybe they could go with a less expensive subscription.
Nobody's missing it, and for now, because of COVID, my cell phone company is giving me hotspot on his enabled hotspot on my cell phone. So if I need it, I can always just use a hotspot on my cell phone.
Oh, the monkey man.
Hey, what's up?
The monkey man. Hey, Greg.
Hey,
Good to see you.
saw your golfing video.
Yeah, I heard your name mentioned once. Chris said that he asked me if I seen comments. I didn't see any of the video. I was golfing. She was doing all the camera work, so to speak. Something about fringe benefits, I believe you said.
Yeah, well, one time you hit a ball into the fringe.
Couple times, yeah.
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 I think he made a comment after one of those. If my memory is working at all.
I heard that about the 6th hole.
The second hole or the 6th hole?
She sounded like she said 6, but it sounded like he said.
Oh no! Okay, yeah. No, she said the 6th hole. I said, did you say the sex hole? And then she was like flabbergasted, didn't know what to say. I wished I'd have had a camera because the expression on her face was priceless.
So when you gotta sign up for the Masters?
I'm gonna get in another week of practice, and then I'll call him up.
All right. Be watching for you.
I'll be the one in the bright orange shirt. You can't miss me. It'll have Ken Stout Live like the bowling shirts used to have on it.
Master, what was that? The master debater or something?
Yeah,
like
something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I really hope that when we play in 2 weeks, I hope she plays. I really do. She's not a bad.
Chris, how's your dog doing?
He's doing better. He's a lot better.
Good.
BH, I don't think Alex speaks French. I don't know if you guys. Let me repost that and see if it comes through over on Twitter or not.
Oh, menage a trois.
Yeah.
It's A. It's A instead of E-T. I think.
I have no clue.
My French is pretty rusty.
Yeah, my French is always has been pretty horrible.
I took 3 years of it, but I can read a tiny bit, but that's about the end of it.
Uh-oh, that might have just messed up the camera. Nope, still there.
Yeah, 3 years of French got you a good job, right?
Good.
Let me pass the language exam in grad school. So,
I've never understood why they force kids to take a foreign language, because it doesn't get them in the job.
I like most of high school. Yeah.
well, when you get to the level where they have all these requirements to get a particular degree, a lot of it's just history. The professors are saying, we had to do it, so you're going to do it. And that really is what it amounts to.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
There used to be some justification way back when for learning a European language if you were in science or engineering, because a lot of the papers being published were in German or French. Mainly German.
There's that sound
They
again.
don't dominate the literature anymore. It's pretty evenly spread around.
Got to figure out where that's coming
Do
from.
you think that has anything to do with the fact, it's part of the reason why when you get a TV package, you have to have at least one foreign language channel in the TV package?
No, I think somebody just worked a deal with DirecTV.
Oh, sure.
And I got the Italian one with mine, and I don't even know where the channel is, but the guy at Costco said he picked that one for me because that was the least expensive of the foreign language packages that was available. Because he said he knew nobody wants it, but he said that's how I get you the cheap price on your DirecTV subscription.
Yeah, you get a little bit of a discount by getting something you don't want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dish went up on our bill. Here's what happened. They they moved channels. Some of the channels they moved to a movie pack, like Hallmark movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've been getting that, but since they replaced the receiver, the contract must have renewed or something because
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you replace equipment or they replace equipment, the contract automatically renews and they don't tell you that.
they didn't tell me, and that's not
Now
right.
they get you.
Well, and not only the satellite companies, but like Cox here in Las Vegas, they will take channels out of the basic package and move them into a premium package
Yeah,
if they see it's a popular channel. And so, I don't know. Eventually, if I ever get my internet straightened out and I'm still here in Vegas, I may try one of these big streaming packages like Ken's doing there.
Is this company that you're using for internet, Jeff, only in Las Vegas or is it in other?
No, they're other places, but they're just building out. They're headquartered in Utah, actually.
Like all the security companies are.
So, anyway, we'll see how it works. I mean, I suppose they could go belly up and then I'd have to do something else.
microwave radio. They're filling the air with RF energy.
Well, that's how all of the
Everything.
cell towers and all of that are doing microwave radio, I presume.
Yeah.
Is anybody else hearing the background noise, or is that just me?
I heard it when somebody was doing something. I don't know who it was.
My TV's off.
It sounds like I gotta go check.
Like
Maybe
water.
it sounds. That's what I was gonna say. I gotta go check my settings. It may be me.
Is your tank overflowing behind you?
Gosh, I hope not. Okay, let me see
Well,
something.
you can selectively mute us and see if it goes away.
It does sound like water, but the water is turned off. No pun intended. Are you hearing it now?
Yeah, I heard it when sounded almost like a washing machine going on for a minute and off for a minute or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it's got a water-based sound to it. Huh. Oh well. Now Natasha is trying to talk, but there's nothing coming through.
I had a productive day today. Fighting with my lawnmower to get it to run.
Yeah.
Clean the carburetor out. Spray carb cleaner down the throat of the carburetor. Put the filter back in. Then it ran for about 60 seconds. Stopped. I said, let me check the oil. I haven't changed it in about 3 years.
Yeah. All right.
It wasn't low, but it was pretty black, so I drained it and put some fresh oil in there.
You got a 2-cycle or 4-cycle?
I think it's 2-cycle. I don't know.
Josh wants some help on what to name his YouTube channel. What do y'all think for his N64 games?
Joshie plays Nintendo.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I've been playing
I'm just pulling
Nintendo
your leg.
and some of the old SP games. Basically, what I've been playing.
Where is that
But
coming
basically what I
from?
would- Basically, what I'd be doing is just flipping back and forth between that N64 target and the Windows XP bookmobile key.
Yeah, it's not Josh. It was happening before he came in.
Yeah, no, I know it's not Josh. Apparently, Greg and I are hearing some
We've
background
got a
noise.
sound in the background that's coming and going from somebody.
Yeah, it's not consistent.
Is it coming from?
Don't know where it's coming from.
Is it coming from the
There.
author? Is it locked it up? Because I can go in and put it on mute if I have to.
No, it's not Natasha.
Because
And nobody's lighting up.
Okay, and I don't know who it is.
Did it go away when I muted?
There it is again, right there.
Nobody lit up.
But nobody's boxes are lighting up. So
No, it's not me because I put myself on mute for a second. You said that it was still there, so it's not me.
the process of elimination. I'm going
Yeah,
to.
when I mute, does it go away?
We gotta have somebody talk.
Wasn't on right.
Hello.
Okay, so wow, you know what? It might be Chris.
Excuse me.
I got a fan on. I don't know if that's it or not.
It might be, but I didn't hear it when you muted yourself, so we'll just see. I mean, it's not too awfully bad. I sit here and listen to water sounds all night, so do what, Alex?
I'm surprised y'all can't hear my computer fan running.
Nope.
Because I hear it all the time. Zoom must have some good filtering on there, you know.
Well, yeah, there are some good filters on there.
But I'm sure you could hear it with how powerful these Blue Yeti microphones are. I'm sure you could hear it if I turned on the original sound and turned off all that filtering stuff.
That if you probably moved it closer, we could hear it. So.
Yeah, I actually, believe it or not, my old bell wasn't really that powerful, but I actually missed it. Put it in the preset.
Yeah, because you can hear the fan was louder on me, I guess, than your new one.
Yep. Now the only time I hear my new computer running is when I don't turn it on because of the optical guy warming up. Sounds like a motorcycle. That's the
You
only
can hear my mom's computer all the time, like the CPU. I don't know if it's the CPU. I guess it's a CPU thing revving up and down, but you can only hear it if you're just normal, you know, and you can only hear it if you're right up there next to it.
I gotta check something out. Mrs. K moved the camera tonight. She didn't kind of realize. That didn't look too bad. Should go out over the YouTube stream. I tried to put it back from memory as best I could. That looks okay, I guess. I cannot believe the delay tonight. That is horrible. There it is.
But this
that's all right.
control loop that I have has two fans on top, a CPU fan and a power supply fan.
So what was?
So it's 4 fans.
They don't kick on much. I've got 5 fans in my new build. 2 on the CPU cooler, 2 case fans, and a power supply fan.
I got 6.
14-second delay, nearly 15 seconds, and it's back.
Now I can hear it.
Yeah, I heard it too. So I don't know what it is. Ghost in the machine.
My HP laptop, if I turn it on, the fan runs all the time.
Oh.
Even if I change the fan setting in the BIOS to not constantly run all the time, it's on, off, constantly. So it just dang near runs all the time.
There it goes again.
Yeah,
You got the laptop sitting on your legs?
No, I never use the laptop sitting on my legs. My laptop's always set on the hard surface.
Get some little rubber bumpers and put them underneath there to raise it up. Let more airflow in there.
Yeah, our bot tonight joined YouTube today, or created his channel today. So that was a bot. What was Carrie going on about tonight?
I don't know. I watched a little bit of them earlier and then I turned them off.
He's reached the point where he actually started doing a lot of work on the build.
Really? Good.
I was going to watch the last little bit of his laptop repair from that Lenovo the other night, but then I discovered that the last little bit that I didn't watch is him just rambling on about, you know, a car and how it'll go this fast how the car wants to go 90, but he's only comfortable at 70 or 80.
When he started out today, he rambled on for quite a while before he actually started building anything.
Yeah.
Then once he started to build, it seemed like he was working pretty steady at it. Then I had to leave and go run some errands, so I didn't see the end of the stream.
Chris told me that somebody said in the chat room he needed to shave. You look like a bum.
Yeah.
Anybody we know tell him that, or just somebody else?
I didn't recognize the name.
Has anybody seen Rick Hubbard around in the last couple of weeks?
No.
Wasn't he the guy that about a month ago announced he probably wouldn't be back because of his terminal illness?
I think so.
I think it was, yeah.
That was familiar.
Hey, Ken, can you move it looks like you need to move your Zoom window on the YouTube stream over just a little bit.
Sure.
Over on the left. Over to the left just a little bit.
I can do that.
Because when you were screen sharing earlier, when Jeff was screen sharing his screen, it was kind of cutting it off.
I watched
My
car
left.
chase. I watched a car chase from Phoenix this afternoon. I was wondering. I said, "Is that Gary?" It said that in the police they wound up using a grappler. Have y'all ever heard of grappler?
It's where they.
Yeah, that's where they spike your tires.
No, this grabs onto the axle and they can't go nowhere.
Right.
Oh.
Stops the car.
They tried to go. It was kind of funny because they kept trying to go.
Well, that's not moving. Hold on.
Ugh.
Did we come up with a name for my YouTube channel yet? I wasn't really sure if anybody came up with one.
Joshie plays Phoenix 64 board games.
There you go.
Nintendo 64 games with Joshie.
There you go. Take your pick.
That's been suggested twice now. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There you go. There's your name. All right, Alex, I moved it. How does that look now?
Yeah, it looks better.
Still looks like it's cutting Greg off a little bit, though.
No, it does, and it looked like it was cutting Greg off before.
Greg.
Now it looks better.
Well,
All right.
You got some gray area around the right side of Greg's window on mine. Looks like.
Yeah, I've seen that earlier on a different stream I was watching.
It looks about the same size as the boundary on the left.
I don't know what's going on.
I downloaded it over yesterday, so that's on the computer all ready to go.
That should have
Now I
gotten.
just gotta set up put his stream key and all that in.
Okay.
Set the source for display capture for his webcam.
Right,
So
right.
He can show his pretty face on the video.
The only time I won't be live streaming is when I get on my amp. The rest of the time, I'll probably be live streaming depending on who's on YouTube.
I keep making little adjustments to get the gray to go away, and it doesn't look like that gray wants to go away at all. I'm going to just leave it like that for now. Looks all right. So Tony Wallow says, good evening, and he voted aye for what we were voting on. So there you go, Joshie. There's your new title.
Thanks, guys.
I want 51% ownership, please.
Yeah,
I should have 51% ownership.
No, I believe I should get 51% ownership.
I'll take 12%.
Let's see how long it takes him to figure out if I get 51% ownership or not.
Yeah, Tim, you can have 51%.
No, I put Alex in the waiting room. I'm going to wait and see how long it takes him to figure out if he figures out why I said that. Yeah, let me bring him back here. Man, I cannot believe the delay tonight.
Yeah, he was doing that to me earlier. He was pushing me in his own way.
that would be funny. There we go. Golly, why is that so
Funny at all.
long?
I thought I was doing something to make him mad. That's why he was doing that. And
Nah.
He just messing with you.
And then he came.
I was doing that to Josh earlier.
Yeah, he was just telling us about that.
And then he went in and changed my name to Coffee on Alex, and I'm sitting there thinking, you better be careful when you put that. You better not let my wife do that.
And I made it to where he can't rename himself. So if you
You changed his name, and then you unchecked where he can't change the name back.
Yeah.
That's cold. That is cold.
I'm muted and uncheck the watch where it says unmute yourself. So he couldn't unmute himself until I pressed the button to ask to unmute. And then he laughed, so I thought he was mad at me.
Yeah, he did just mention that actually. I'm gonna go check a setting over here.
I know, I was listening. That's the reason why I forget. I was listening on YouTube. And by the time I clicked the unmute button on YouTube, it's when you let me back in.
Yeah, ultra low latency is checked on the YouTube. I don't know why the delay is so bad.
We got to submit your YouTube bill.
Probably a new thing they forgot to tell me about. Oh wow, tonight it's coming out of Bloomington, Indiana. That'll be a high number for the ping. And 23.
How far away is that?
45 miles ish. Ping was
Well,
23.
My speed test, when I go to speed test, ever since my ISP got their own server, speedtest.net always automatically defaults to my ISP's speed test server, and I get the best numbers, the best results using their speed test. But if I use anybody else's, it's always a higher number. It's always a higher ping. Like I get like 30 if I use somebody else's, but if I use theirs, I get 10.
Well, here's a first. 23 ping, 964 down, 578 up. That explains the delay. Now, I wish there were a way I could shut Jeff's speakers off before I read that, because he's going to tell me I'm number one again. And,
I think that cause a delay. That's more than enough. That's more than enough.
oh, yeah. No, I know it is. I'm used to I like the 5 and 6 second delay a whole lot better than what it's. I think it's 15 seconds right now. That's what I timed it out a while ago. Now this is horror. This is going to be terrible here. No, ping dropped to 14. But the speed's cut in half. No, thirds. If it hits 300, I'm going to be amazed. 300.29 down? And that's coming out of Indianapolis. I just went locally here out of the city. And the up's going to be about 280-ish.
But just like with anything else, when it comes, because you got such a high gigabit, because you got such a high speed internet connection, their servers is probably the problem.
Or YouTube's probably, or it could be a YouTube thing too. You never know.
That and plus whatever service you're connecting to on speedtest.net or whatever service you're using may not be able to support your.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just Friday night and a million different people on here, and it makes sense. I mean, it's working. It doesn't seem to be any horrible buffering or lagging issues on the stream itself. Yeah, see, 306.33. That's terrible.
Well, I only got 134 down when I got 805 up.
That's.
And then the pictures that I sent you last night, Jim, that was a birthday present to myself.
Those are nice. I like those.
Yeah.
Those are real
I
nice.
bought them because I can't find the other cord. Can't find the cord for the other one. So I treated myself for my birthday.
I think I blew one of my stickers accidentally the other day. Yesterday, I think I blew one of my stickers on my soundbar out, but it still works, so I'm still gonna use it till it don't work, or I really noticed it. Till it sounds really horrible on the soundbar.
Guys, we were talking about movies last night. Just got an ad on my phone here that says the Batman is now streaming on HBO Max
Yep.
today.
So if her schedule doesn't change, I'll be able to play golf on June 10th. My birthday's June 7th, so I'll buy my graphics card right around that time, and I'll get to play golf on my birthday week. And I'll get to go to a steakhouse.
Unless graphics prices are so high that you don't wanna buy one at that time, and then you'll wait till your next birthday, and by that time you won't even want one.
I don't know. Well, no, it's not that I won't want one. By the time my next birthday rolls around, I'll forget what I was supposed to remember to buy, and it'll be a moot point. I mean, I'll be 64 my next birthday.
My wife will be 29 on June 5th.
I had a famous song written for me. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. When I'm 64. When I get older, losing my hair many years from now. Natasha?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah,
Just-
that's what I had.
Okay. No, I was just making sure she's good. It sounded she's got a voice changer on there.
No, that's all I had.
Gives me an idea.
We use voiceover the week. Well, he uses voiceover more than I do. But I use voiceover the week, so.
I got 5:53.
The only thing that I use voiceover for is when I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and then I use my deep voiceover voice to do the voiceover.
Yeah. I'm at Boston.
Crickets, boy, that was okay. Write that joke out of the list of jokes to try. Where's that coming from? That sounded like
Sound like a TV.
it did sound like a TV. Now it's got that very low, almost ocean waves crashing on the beach. It's low, but that last one did sound like a TV, and I know that TV's not too loud.
It's not loud enough to switch on the yellow around your rectangle.
Yeah, let me go check and make sure I don't have that running somewhere. No, fish cam not running. Fish cam microphone is not running, so it's not picking anything up from there.
Doug doesn't like to post his videos until the morning of. So, what does everybody think Doug's gonna do his video on tomorrow? His live stream?
No clue.
Windows 11.
No, probably not.
No idea.
Although I would be surprised. if he did.
Utterly clueless.
I could call him up and ask him.
He hasn't posted. All I know is that he hasn't posted a video since last Saturday's stream.
Well, he's kind of going through a little bit of a transition with that one client right now, so that makes sense. He's probably working through that, trying to help them get set up with their new support people. He said he was going to. So I look for him maybe in a couple weeks to start Tech Tales back up or something else.
You know, every day this next week, with the exception of Sunday, this coming Sunday and the next Sunday is supposed to be rain.
I haven't even looked. Next Sunday's Mother's Day, is it not?
It is.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Flip it, I hate my Mustang.
Yep.
Oh, great.
He hasn't done a live repair video for a long time.
Not with someone remotely connecting, he hadn't.
Right.
Oh, pardon me. Boy, that felt good.
The only videos I think he's done on Windows 11, he's done a couple of videos where he's had new laptops with Windows 11, and he showed off that little trick I told him about, how to bypass the Microsoft account setup, or how to set up a account on Windows 11 without having to be connected to the internet.
Well, that's not the only Windows 11 he did. He did a Windows 11 video on my crappy HP that my wife now has.
Which now no longer has Windows 11 on it.
And I will probably never see Windows 11. Because my wife doesn't
I
even
still can't get over what you said. The reason when he asked you, when everybody asked you why you put Windows 11 on there that first time, you said it's because you didn't want to upgrade. You don't want to have to upgrade till, you don't want to have to upgrade till 2030 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Somewhere along the line.
2025.
That's funny. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should hit about right now. Or about 16 seconds now. So it's getting worse. Actually getting worse. All right, let me mute myself. I don't know why I bother.
Could still hear it when you were muted.
When I was mute, okay, all I did was I turned off the Blue
couldn't hear
Yeti.
anything.
So I'm going to turn the Yeti off again.
All right. I'm still hearing it while you're muted.
I turned my volume way up and I can't hear anything.
I hear it, but I have to have my volume all the way up. I wonder if it's my faucet fan.
No, it's Greg. As soon as I muted Greg, I no longer heard it. That's why I laughed and unmuted myself. So you guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves.
I'm already unmuted.
And I got to let Chris know he can unmute. So Greg, you can unmute yourself.
My TV is off.
I don't think it's your TV.
Only thing that's running is the clean air machine, and that's 8 feet away.
It could be. You said clean air machine?
Yeah,
Has that got like a fan?
yeah.
That's probably what it is then. You got a remote you can shut it temporarily off?
Turn it off.
Oh, he's got a remote. He's going to go do it. If that's it, that's a sensitive microphone. Seriously.
It's off.
And it went away. Just like that.
Let me turn it back on.
I still hear something.
No, when he turned it off, it stopped. And now it's
I
back.
hear a hum when he had it off.
Yeah, that's what it is. Wow, that's
I
just...
didn't hear it before, but now I hear it since it's.
Yeah.
Could it be that could it be that he's got the original sound settings turned on in Zoom?
I don't know.
If he's got the original sound settings on, that would ignore all of the noise canceling Zoom does.
Reminds me of the remote we had on the TV when I was a kid. My dad had said, go change the channel. I walk over and turn it up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Now
The
those.
rest background noise is set to low.
Wow, and it's still picking it up.
Change it to auto and see what happens.
Alright, it's set to auto.
When the TV would go out and the station would be broken, I would always ask my mom, "Mom, what did the TV say?" And she would say, "They want you to go stand in front of it to go fix it." So what would I do? I would go
Stand in front of it,
the
yeah.
TV and try to fix it, and then I tap in and said, "Mom, it's not working."
Not on video. I will massage it in bed.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear it
Not
now?
on video, I
No.
said.
Oh, okay. Well, he can hear you. Don't yell at me. I'm your
I can
husband.
hear it.
That's elder abuse.
Are you elder?
I am elder.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, elder is 70 to 80, 90 years old. You're not. You are 60.
I feel like I'm 70 to 80 to 90 years old. No, I cannot hear it now. So auto seems to work good.
Well,
Alright.
good news for you, Ken. You don't look a day past 78.
I'm still an elder then. I had someone the other night tell me, "Thank you for your service, and are you a senior citizen?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm. Oh, thank you." They gave us a little discount at the golf course today. And gas-powered electric carts.
Oh, don't even talk about gas.
Yeah,
I went to pick up a pizza because I didn't feel like cooking anything. So I went to the pizza joint right around the corner. Gas went from $4.11 to $4.26.
no way.
One day. In one day.
Well, that means tomorrow our gas prices will be up then. That's horrible.
I still got half a tank.
When I used to go to the movies with my grandma, they always used to let me in free at that particular movie theater because they let people with disabilities in free. So whenever we went to movies, she would only have to pay for herself.
I remember going to the movies when I was a kid. See 2 full-length movies for a quarter.
So how many people here remembers going to a movie and you pay to see one movie and then you'd sneak over to see another movie and then you
Yeah.
let's go sneak and see a third movie. Yeah, I remember the first time Lorna and I did that.
You would pay, watch the whole entire first movie, then sneak over to the other theater and watch the whole
They'll
entire
walk out one
second movie.
door and sneak around and walk in the door of the next screen.
Yeah. In some cases you can huh?
Would you watch the whole movie or would you just
Well, yeah.
or watch a little bit of one movie and a little bit of another movie? and a
No,
little
that's,
bit of another?
no. You pay to see the first movie, and when it's over, you walk out of that into another movie. And if you time things just right, you would not miss any of the second movie at all.
That's right.
I've
Yeah,
known,
they got those-
I've known them to check on tickets, to come in and check tickets before.
They used to. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to a movie theater since Indiana Jones and the Crystal Monkey or whatever it was came out. So I have no idea.
I don't think I've been to a theater in 20 years.
Well,
The
no.
last movie I can remember watching in a theater was Apollo 13.
The
I was
theater.
one after that. I don't remember what it was. I took my probably 11 or 12-year-old daughter and a bunch of her girlfriends to something that they wanted to see, and I don't even know if I sat through the movie or just waited for them in the lobby.
2008 was the last time I was in a movie theater. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I
Boy.
think the last time I was in a movie theater, me and my wife were going to see Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood by Tom Hanks.
Was that any good?
Yeah, it's great.
Last
Oh.
movie I went to see was Crimson Tide with
Denzel Washington, yeah.
Gene Hackman.
Yeah, good movie. Good movie.
And
Well,
after
you're
I
about to
saw
catch
that,
us on gas. We're at $4.59 is the best price here right now. It was around $5 at one point. It was, or $4.79 was the lowest, like at Costco and Sam's. Maybe AM, PM for cash.
And after I saw that movie, I still watched it for weeks on end because I'm trying to get my aunt to accept the prophet's apology and she still won't do it.
Yep.
That
I
movie is
told y'all
about
the gas prices here, Ken were putting me in a waiting room, so I'm not.
What is your gas prices, Chris? 3 what?
$3.50.
Man, that's...
that movie is about apology.
Mr. Rogers is about apology?
Yeah, look it up by Tom Hanks.
I thought it was about it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's not about that.
My neighbor.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Nah.
And if we weren't live on the air, I'd do the Eddie Murphy version of that.
Well, PBS had to make a ripoff of it and call it Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood.
Who? What?
It's called Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. An
They did
animated
that
kid
after
show.
Mr. Rogers died.
If you watch the movie on Tom Hanks, in that movie, they do not have the UPMC sign on top of the U.S. Steel building. But now they do.
I have not seen it yet. What's the one he did where he's locked in the airport?
Oh, Terminal.
Terminal, right. That terminal. That's pretty good. Robert, you working tonight? There's Tom K joining us in the chat room and says hi to everybody in Zoom. In about 2 hours, you'll see it pop up over on Twidget. Now, that would be a bad delay right there. I think I'd be restarting this.
The thing about if I go to a movie now, the theater I have to go to, they make the wheelchairs park really close up front. So like you're on an incline, and so it's like you really can't stay parked there unless I recline the chair back, and if I recline the chair back, I'm in people's way, so if they need to get through it. But whenever the theater was open, and me and my grandma used to go, the theater we went was in a mall that is now closed, and the handicap parking was at the very back of the conveniently at the very back of the theaters. We didn't have to go very far at all. It was handy.
Yeah, sometimes when you look at the handicap parking, you have to scratch your head and wonder who concocted that idea and put them where they put them, because there's nothing that's helping. It's not accessible for anyone, let alone people that have handicap. I don't get it.
I hate it when I drive or someone else drives and we pull into a parking spot and some lunatic decides that they're going to pull right next into the car and you can't open the freaking door to get out.
And that's even worse when you got a ramp like we do.
Yeah.
On more than one occasion, my mom has, and she would probably get in trouble with this if she tried this anywhere else, but she would pull up right next to the building in the fire lane where the yellow stripes are when we went to Walmart, because there was no other place to park.
The problem is,
Go right in and tell the person when she go in, we're parked up next to the building, and they say, okay, well that's only here in town.
I never realized how inconsiderate people can be. That some people can be really inconsiderate.
Yes, they can. And on the other end of the spectrum, there are still a lot of nice, good people in the world.
Oh yeah.
Of course, like me.
Oh yeah, and then there's Greg. Do what, Alex?
I know that I said to be determined.
Greg, you want me to put the young lad over in the waiting room for a minute?
Yeah, we'll let him slide this time.
All right. Oh, you're going for those points on the to be determined. I got it. Good call. Good call. Well, we tried a different brand of coffee we got at Kroger tonight, and I don't like it. I wonder if I could take it back.
Want some of my Walmart Great Value brand?
That's actually not bad coffee.
I have
Amazon has their own brand of coffee. You might want to try that out.
Yeah, but does it come in grounds, or do you have to have the Keurig thing?
It comes in I know it comes in Keurig thing, but I'm sure you can get I'm sure they have it in grounds too.
I'll have to check that out.
I don't drink coffee.
Drink 1 cup in the morning.
I don't do coffee either, but my dad has like four cups in the morning or something like that. 3 or 4 cups in the morning.
The only time I make coffee is when I go to church and my wife asks me to make her a cup.
That's nice of you. There's BH. Uh-oh. No, I don't know the movie. The actor's Clint Eastwood. I don't place the movie. Should I know the movie? I'll take a hint.
Outlaw Josie Wales.
Did he get it? The Outlaw Josie Wells?
Yeah. Too bad that wasn't a daily double for Greg.
Yeah, really. Speaking of that, how'd your girl do today?
Don't know.
Uh-oh, that makes 2 of us. Oh, my goodness.
NBC got a little slap on the wrist for reporting her as a lesbian.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did they not get in trouble when they said that what's-her-name was a transgendered person?
Oh, that's politically correct now.
I guess. I don't know.
What's wrong with that? They really are.
Uh-oh, huh?
I said, what is wrong with that if they really are?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, but if they don't get in trouble for that, but they get in trouble for the other, the headline teases, BH. This is what the headline says. Ouch, I just killed my knee. It all came down to Final Jeopardy on Friday night. Matea Roach was the only contestant to answer. That's the tease for the headline. I guess I'll open it up and see what we find. Who won Jeopardy? 18 straight wins, $438,183. So she did win again tonight. Wow. Oh, she faced off against some dude from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania named Josh Kinder. Hey, Josh, you didn't tell us you were on Jeopardy.
Maybe. I didn't know it was one.
You got a brother?
No.
Cousin?
Nope.
Let me reread that name. Oh, I'm sorry. It says Julian Glander. I don't know where I got Josh Kinder from.
You read it wrong.
I guess. I better. It says Joshy. Here. Oh, much better. Now I can see what I'm doing. I did determine. Huh?
I'm the only kid.
I did determine today that the next time I play a round of golf, I have to figure out which pair of glasses I'm going to wear so that I can maybe actually see the distances of the hole. Today was, it's 85 yards. I'll try this club and see what happens. But it was fun. It really was fun. And I do need my eyes checked. I got to get a hold of the VA this week and see if they're ever going to come let me go up there and get checked out or whatever. So, BH, it's good to see you. I'm guessing things were good?
Not too shabby.
Good to hear. Good to hear. How's your weather today? Do you have to slough a lot of wood today?
It's still cold enough that it would freeze
Really?
broomstick off of witches.
We may have to explain that to the young ones after we go off the air.
No, it's running just above freezing right now, and it's coming down with a little bit of mist. But it could turn snow anytime, of course.
Oh, of course. I'm gonna look up something real quick while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, we're 47 degree average at night next week, so I can start planting some flowers next week. I think I'll be safe.
66 tomorrow.
Even the earthworms are wearing scarves and earmuffs here.
We're 78 forecasted for tomorrow. Whether we make it or not, I don't know. That's what's forecasted.
Yeah, my son says 75. Saturday. Well, tomorrow's Saturday, 77.
Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. And then the long week kicks in because she's working Monday 12, Tuesday 12, 8 on Wednesday, 12 on Thursday, and 8 on Friday, as it stands right now.
Subject to change.
Yeah, I'm not going to be shocked if they don't want her to work Sunday as well this week. I don't know how they're going to fix their shortage. She made... bonuses alone on the check she got today was a little over $600. Bonuses, not her pay. Bonuses. That's how desperate for help they are.
Taxable?
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure because it's a quote bonus, it'll be taxed at a higher rate as well. Like the gift tax. But if we take that away from what she made, if she can work the hours that they paid her for and not get a bonus, we'll be good. We'll be all right. But they still haven't got her direct deposit, which is really frustrating me. This is her third straight check she hadn't gotten direct deposit. And maybe the next one will be fixed. I don't know. I can't understand why in today's society they can't get that. Damn it, Alex. I told you not to take my chickens away from. That's it. Waiting room you go. I told you about that. Don't let Mrs. K see that. She'll be bugging me for chickens. White Magnolia 2000 and either 8 or 9 yahoo.com. It's either 2008 or 2009. I can never remember.
Tell her about the chickens.
Maybe that's why she never answers my emails. We are good without chickens. Oh, we did stop at a pet store tonight.
Looking for some more fish?
We were pricing fish, and we priced 3 tanks, none of which we're going to get any time in the next year, by no means. There was a corner tank that I want. It was a little under $700. There was a complete tank, stand, hood, filter, lights, decor, which was horrible. Just a tick under $1,000, but the one that I really would like to have, $2,075.
The corner tank. What do you mean by that?
It just, if you picture 2 walls that come together,
right?
It's a triangle against the walls, and then it's a bowed front, so it fits right in the corner.
Okay.
They're cool. They really are cool. Yeah. And then we went and looked at the fish. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe how expensive these fish were. For what I was paying, what I'm paying $2.49 for, the Australian rainbows, they wanted $12.99 a fish. And they were booming. They had a lot of people buying fish.
How can there be that much price difference between...
Well, PetSmart is a nationwide large corporation.
Yeah.
They can afford $2.49. This place is called Uncle Bill's, and they've been around... probably 40 years. They were here. They were in Greenwood before I moved to California, and I moved to California in 1998. So they've been around a while.
This is a local.
Yeah, it's locally owned. One store only. There's a place up north called the Reef that I'm supposed to go check out. My brother swears their prices are adequate. So One of these days we'll run up there and check it out. She did actually show interest in a salt tank tonight. We seen a lot of salt fish that were just beautiful fish. And then she did say, but if we had it on our fish tank, I'd probably want to take it out and cook it. So we're staying away from the salt tank. She was serious too.
You have enough room in your backyard for a pool?
No, but there's enough. Okay, so she keeps saying she misses the koi pond I built out in Las Vegas. This is good because there's enough room in the backyard for me to put a koi pond. The problem that I have with,
What is it?
a koi pond is a big pond with koi in it, or a little pond with,
fish.
yeah, a specialty goldfish. The problem that I have is I think I've not researched it. It's got to be at least 3 feet deep, or the fish will die over the winter. That's a nice shot, Alex. I like that. Is that you in the background? Hey, Alex, give me a thumbs up if it's you. Oh, he went away. Uh-oh. Jaws got him. But yeah, she misses the koi pond, so I'm keeping that back in my mind a little bit so that when I find a koi pond, it won't be a struggle to talk her into let me put it in.
I don't remember how deep they had to be when we were in East Tennessee, but normally I think like 2.5 feet or something like that. We're a little further south than you. But we did have one winter where it got down to 17 below there.
Wow.
The coldest spot in the nation that day, that was 92 or 93 in February sometime.
Minimum of 3 feet. Yeah, the general rule of thumb is a koi pond should be a minimum of 3 feet deep. I don't know. I might be able to do that. I did see an above ground koi pond some guy made in his house that looked okay. It was just a swimming pool. Same thing I did out in Vegas. Eventually we'll get one. There is Kenny Whitten. Boy, look, with my glasses on, I can pick that up right now. I don't have to squint. Hey, Kenny. Good to see you. Well, I can't physically see you. It's just an expression. I can see that you're in chat. What are those? Barracuda? No. Those are not barracuda. No, they might be barracuda. I can't tell.
Well, I get my YouTube channel up and running. I'll take suggestions on what games I can play both.
I would start out with the ones you like and enjoy and understand, and then build it up from there.
Okay.
Just a thought. I mean, I wouldn't go with something like Game of Thrones or whatever I don't even know what the latest gaming trend is. I don't play games. So.
Lately I've been playing all the Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah, I would play the ones. I would play something that you're relatively good at. That way you keep people's interests. If I did a gaming channel, it'd be horrible because I don't game, I don't understand them, and it would be a disaster.
Yeah.
So, take a poll around the room. How many people play games in here?
Me.
I do once in a while.
What do you play, Greg?
Nintendo
Oh, okay, okay.
and Super Nintendo.
Super Mario.
Yeah.
Now I will say back in the 80s I did like Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, and I believe what was the one when the ship went across the Galaga, I believe maybe. I think it was Galaga. I did like it, but I've never been much of a gamer. Alex, call the fire department.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
Go on fire.
Oh yeah, he's on fire. Mrs. K said, "Oh my God." So we had a real cute thing we were going to do tonight. She was going to come in after I started the stream, and she was going to say, "Let me rub your shoulders because I know you're sore from playing golf." It's not going to happen. And I am sore. Oddly enough, my calves are killing me. I kind of don't want to see what the night's going to be like, because once my muscles relax and start tightening up and...
You know what would be funnier than me playing music on Josh's computer to wake him up?
I can hardly wait.
Me recording, Josh wake up, Josh wake up, Josh wake up, and get louder and louder, and start out quiet and get louder and louder and louder, and then transfer that over and play it.
Alex, would you like me to help you do that? And we can start out in a very deep and low, slow voice, and we can go, "Joshua, wake up. Joshua, wake up."
He called me about 9:30 this morning, and I never woke up to go to phone.
No, I was very special because I was the first person he called right when he first woke up.
I don't ever hear my phone ring. When I wake up every day, I've got 2 or 3 missed calls, 2 or 3 missed messages.
Well, you know what's strange? My phone goes on Do Not Disturb, but apparently the Do Not Disturb on unless I'm missing something, the Do Not Disturb on my phone only works for messages and notifications, because if I get a phone call, it'll still ring.
Oh, I don't know.
My phone goes on Do Not Disturb at 10 o'clock at night, and it doesn't turn off until 7 a.m. in the morning. Well, when Josh calls me at 1 o'clock in the morning, after we hang up on Zoom, it still rings.
So did you set that up for that time frame? Or is
set up the Do Not Disturb, and I thought the Do Not Disturb silence phone calls do, but apparently it doesn't.
Depends on how you have your phone set up. For example, I have my wife's phone and my phone set up so that when I'm on Do Not Disturb, if Natasha calls me right now and my phone is on Do Not Disturb, there is a feature in iOS that's called emergency bypass. And if I turn that on, any contact that has that feature turned on will automatically bypass Do Not Disturb. If that feature is not turned on and you try to call me, until I turn off Do Not Disturb, I will not get the phone call. What is that? You have to go into where it says,
Now I know why.
Somebody's calling you.
That would be good. Now I know why it's not working. Because when you called me, it rang on my tablet, but not on my phone, and I don't know why. The reason why, somehow Josh's contact got in the favorite list.
Did you really just send me to voicemail?
No, I never got the phone call.
No, I'm talking to the professor. He's got to think on how to answer this, because he knows if he answers it the wrong way, he's going to the waiting room.
Well, my phone is set up on Do Not Disturb, so I'm doing.
It rang. I heard it ringing.
I know, but you heard it from my tablet.
Oh, well, see, that's where technology can get so convoluted that your phone goes to your tablet goes to your computer goes to your phone, goes to your tablet, goes to your TV.
When people call me, if my tablet is on Wi-Fi and my phone is on, it'll ring both.
Okay.
That feature doesn't work on my stuff anymore. I don't know why.
But
I just have mine on or off.
Josh can call me William's on Do Not Disturb us because of what he said. His contact is a favorite. Somehow got in the favorite list.
Oh, imagine that somehow. You might want to turn that steak. It looks like it might get a little burnt.
And it's also
Right over his head.
set where if the same person calls within a 15-minute period, the phone will ring. So if somebody calls and it doesn't ring, and you call me again within 15 minutes, it'll ring.
Really? So if I called you back right now, your phone would ring?
Yes.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my phone is either on or off. I'm good with that. I don't need any of that other stuff at all. I'm good with that. Why is my picture upside down on the thumbnail, I wonder?
I have an idea.
I'm listening. I need to figure out why it's doing that.
We might be able to film a camera's battery tomorrow.
To mess with Doug?
Yeah.
Nah, why would we want to do that?
See when I click on allow calls, I can allow calls from anyone, from contacts only, from stored contacts only, or from don't allow any calls when it's on Do Not Disturb.
I missed the last one where you all have your cameras upside down.
I didn't participate. I saw that. That was pretty interesting. Hey, Gary.
Hello, what's up?
If you're wondering how to do that,
Another Friday.
You just go into your Zoom settings into your camera.
Oh, yeah. We all know how to do that.
Right, I don't know how to do that.
Well, you don't use your camera, so...
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's a camera deal.
That would be darn. Okay, I know you can do it too.
I actually look a little better this way.
I don't think I can do it on my iPad.
Wasn't gonna say anything, but
I'm tired.
You sound tired. What time did you go to work today?
Same as always, 5:30.
I thought you retired once.
I did. But it's even more fun doing it when you don't need to do it.
Yeah.
I
What,
mean,
retire or work? Let's figure out which one we're talking about.
Working. I mean,
Okay.
think about this. Anything you do, and you go back and you go to work and you say, fuck you. There's some logic that works with that. You know.
True.
Dang, the average boy today was a horrible day. You know. But then again, Friday is always a half day.
you work like a 980 schedule?
No, just Fridays. Fridays and Sabbath, and they take half day off.
I'm not sure what that effect is supposed to be.
You're seeing your little butterflies.
Yeah, that's weird though. I mean, they put it on your cheeks, it looks like. What is this one? Oh, that just changes your background. Huh. Anybody check avatars yet to see if anything new's come out? I did see when I logged in the other day there was something.
They reordered them, but they haven't added any more.
I see chat still not available on the replay from when I played golf today, so I'll give it a couple more hours. What in the world is that? Cobweb? Spiderweb?
No, that's when you select it, it's got the little box that says "huh" in it. That's all it had. I don't know what all the other stuff is.
That's what it looked like.
I'm gonna grab you for share the screen. I don't know if I'm gonna do this right. I got to drive this car yesterday, or this morning. Can you see it, or did I go wrong?
Oh my, you got to drive that car?
Yeah.
On the street, on a track?
On a Ford track.
Oh, man.
You see where my cursor is?
Yeah, it says
3.5
EcoBoost.
Yep.
3.5 liter EcoBoost.
Yep.
What was top end?
Well, I got up to 180.
Nice.
And if you look at this, this is the one they want to drive in Le Mans. Right here. I know I'm going too fast. But it's the one I was telling you about, the 50 years, the Le Mans, like here. Sorry, one there. If you see my cursor, you see it's returned to Le Mans after 50 years. This is the one they did to Ferrari and GT.
Were you actually driving or were you a passenger?
I was driving.
Nice. You have to have a special license to do that?
No, it was 4-track.
Nice. You ever get friends and family in on that deal?
No, but actually that's how I got in on it.
Darn it.
To buy this
Might
car,
have a reason to go to Detroit.
how do I unshare this stupid thing?
How do you unshare it?
Yeah.
The button at the top.
Yeah.
There it is, the red. Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine.
But to buy it, you have to get 2 Ford Execs, and you have to buy a special trailer, special Holland, special freight, and wait 2 years.
Oh, I don't plan on buying it. I just like to drive it. I have no thoughts in my mind whatsoever buying it. If I got to say, oh, I'm going to buy it to drive it, I'm going to buy it. But I'm not going to buy that car. I wouldn't mind driving it.
Street legal?
Yeah, actually it is.
Oh, wow. So that's what I'd get in trouble. They have at the Indianapolis 500, they allow you to go out there and drive your cars on there, but they keep the speed limit down. Not that my SUV would ever do anything spectacular around that track, but I would be so afraid to. I'd get out there and I'd build it up and build it up and build it up. It's just like the racing schools that you can go to. They cap that, but you're the one that's in charge of the cap. So if they tell you you can't exceed 150, but you know the car will do 180, I'm doing 180. What are they going to do? Kick you out of the school? Do it on your last lap. You're done anyway.
Yeah. Well, this is actually on a 4-track. I mean, Ford.
Very nice. You didn't wreck? Didn't run over anybody? I mean, we're not going to see you on the news tonight?
No, but we want to see it. We want to see me in June of racing, but I still can't get okay from that work.
You should briefly retire so you can race, and then on Monday morning after you've lost the race, not that I don't have any confidence in you or anything, but go back in and say you had a momentary mental lapse and you weren't sure what you were thinking and you'd like to come back to work. Now, if you win the race, total different story.
This is, when I was a kid, this kid was a neighbor of ours. Where am I at?
You're still in Detroit, I believe.
Yeah, no, here we are. Okay. Can you see me? Hear me? You see me?
We can hear you. Are you trying to share your screen again?
Yeah, here. See if I can have it up.
I have all the confidence in this, Gary.
Yeah. Hold control, select. I want to be right here on the lower left.
There you go.
Whatever I did. Okay, this is the person who got me in the thing. If you take a look where my cursor is, I don't know if you can see that.
It's in the middle of the white.
Yep.
Yep. CEO of Ford.
Yep. And look at his name.
Farley.
Does that help any knowing who it might be?
Any relation to Chris?
Relatives, Chris.
Oh, there you go. Does that say
Seriously.
was an actor?
Yep, he was three houses down when I was a kid. It's like a couple of years difference.
Wow, nice. When are they going to do the next test drive?
Well, he's test driving them all because looks like we doing a 24-hour race for the Le Mans.
Right.
And I've been talking it up that if I can get a car, I can drive his. We can do it, you know.
Been talking it up.
People.
I will be right back. Oh.
think I'm gonna play Mario Kart. Mario Kart will probably be my first one.
Natasha Kinder, where was she talking today? Or is she asleep?
Probably asleep.
Getting late.
That's my wife, Joe.
I know, she's usually yelling at you to be good. No kidding.
Yeah.
You gonna do Doug's tomorrow?
Hopefully, I got something I gotta do that I could do though. I'm coming out with my own YouTube channel, Joe.
Hey, cool. What do you got for it so far? Alright, so far I didn't say that.
So far, I only got OBS installed and I got my YouTube name, my YouTube channel name. So it's not up on YouTube yet. Alex is gonna be helping me with that.
So Josh, can you and Alex compete against one another on Mario Kart on a stream?
No.
Okay, Josh.
You can't play online with Mario Kart.
Hmm.
At least not with the N64 version, you can't.
No way you can work your magic and Teamviewer into where you two could compete?
I don't believe so.
Nope.
You guys are answering each other's questions now. I asked if Josh a question, Alex answered. I asked you a question, and Josh answered. No, the reason I asked, that'd be pretty cool if you could do that. You could do a live stream of competition.
I believe you can do that only on if you have a Nintendo Switch now. So that would mean he would have to have a Nintendo Switch and I would have to have a Nintendo Switch. And either one of us do, so that wouldn't.
Greg, you got a Nintendo Switch?
Nope.
Darn it, you could have taught them kids a lesson.
They you used to could do that on the Wii, but they've shut off all of the online services on the Wii, on the original Wii and on the Wii U.
Hey, Alex?
Yes.
Could I get the Wii, is there like a Wii emulator that I could get?
Yes.
Would that work with my Wii remote?
Possibly.
You didn't need two people to go wee wee or just one to go wee wee?
Only if it would work with your Wii remote if you know how you gotta use the sensor board, you have to use a sensor board in order for your Wii remotes to work. So the problem is you got to get like a wireless, you would have to get like a wireless sensor board or something. Yeah. Because you can't plug a normal wired sensor board that you would plug into the Wii, into the computer. You would have to get like a wireless sensor board. And put batteries in it, but then it should work.
Okay.
When do you think you might be doing your first Nintendo live stream?
Alex said we could have the YouTube channel up and running either by Tuesday or Thursday. I'm thinking probably Tuesday night or Thursday night.
Okay, I look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
See how that goes. If people start joining in, I'll do what I can to promote it to see if we can get you some subscribers. Maybe get you above 50 and then you could stream from your phone like some of us like to do. Not going to mention any names.
Yeah, I brought that up on Barney that I was creating a YouTube channel, and a couple of people on Barney's channel said good for me, and they wish me good luck.
That's good.
I think some of them might come over if I can get my YouTube channel over there.
Yeah, I saw something this morning. Oh, where was I see that at? Or maybe I thought I saw
I don't
something.
know, Alex, when were you thinking we could do that? Tuesday or Thursday?
Yes.
I'm going to regret this question, but what's the delay for? Why is it going to take?
Because he's off of work Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
That's when he stays at home and doesn't do anything and sleeps till 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, I thought maybe it might be related to his work, but I didn't know. I mean, you do have all day Saturday and Sunday.
I know, but Doug's gonna be on tomorrow, and tomorrow is when I have to get a shower, before church and all that, before church Sunday.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, sir.
I think I told you this one time, but his parents, or his mom, his aunt, his dad, and his uncle, they bought, they did rebuilt alternators and blah, blah, blah. My mom and dad had a company doing that in Falmouth, Kentucky, and he bought it from them. But, I told you that we had to work the Eastern type of stuff, except my wife being sick.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Catholic. So it's not a joke, but my wife's not feeling real good. I just shut the door. She's not upset, but she finally lost all of her hair.
Yeah.
She's not thrilled about it, but not upset about it. Just more like,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just.
Exactly.
I mean, does she wear a wig?
She bought one. Again, quick comment. There's two kinds of wigs in this area. One is, you want one because you want to look good, just, have hair or whatever.
Sure.
And the other one is, do you want the wig for temple or do you want the wig to look good? So she went the temple wig. They look great. They look like. And the joke is like if you're a Hasidic Jew, you wear a yarmulke, and if you're a Hasidic Jew female, you wear a wig.
Hey, Alex.
And she did get the wig.
She's doing good overall, though. I mean,
She's not doing. She's not doing bad, but
as well as can be expected, or
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through it.
No, I don't think any of us would actually, but
I think about half of it is that she doesn't want to do it that way. If you had a choice, right?
yeah, true, very true. Oh shoot, I gotta take my meds. Damn it.
Hey, Alex.
Anyway, last one about that guy and his dad and blah blah blah. You ready for this? You've heard of Ford Motor Company, right? His grandfather was employee 200 at Ford Motor Company. That's pretty cool to me.
Be right back. I gotta go take my meds. Can't believe I forgot to take my doggone meds. Yeah, jeez.
I don't trust you because you got a gun behind you.
Change up the background today.
Josie Wales.
Is that what it is? I know who it is, but
Yeah, that was a movie.
okay, I thought
Yeah,
it was
Josie Wales. Wasn't that the name of the movie?
Yeah.
but wasn't that one of the American movies?
Yeah.
Where the quote spaghetti westerns with the ones made in Italy.
That wasn't a spaghetti western. That was a little bit later than those.
Yeah, that's why I said, I didn't know that. Is this the one that had the nun in it? Or
No, that was what, a mule for Sister Sarah or something like
Three
that.
Mules for Sister Sarah.
yeah, with Shirley MacLaine, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, she was a hooker hiding herself out as a nut, I think.
Wow, I've heard of that before. Who was it? The Jewish girl, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg. she's not Jewish. Wait, no, she wouldn't take somebody else's thing. I mean, that almost be like putting blackface on. She wouldn't do something like that, would she?
She had 2 movies like that where she was something about a choir.
Yeah, one was, well, they were both in churches, I think, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I know it was all Joyce. I know one was. Because she was on the first one, she was supposed to testify against some mobster.
Yep.
Then I don't remember the second one.
It was just whatever the first one was, number 2 or whatever, something like that. They just made a sequel because they thought they could scratch out a few dollars out of it.
I agree with that. Actually, I actually liked one movie she was in, but Jumping Jack Flash or something. No. And what was it? I can't think of his name. Oh, Mick Jagger wrote the song, I think.
Meds have been taken.
Hey, Jim,
Yes.
what photo would we want to use that people could find me easy?
What? Who? What? Run that by me again in English, please.
What photo would we want to use on our YouTube channel that people could find me easy?
They're going to search my name mainly, I would think.
But I know that Doug has a photo, and he has a banner up top.
Oh, you can get carried. I mean, you can get as elaborate as you want with stuff like that. Let me look at something if I can do that while I'm live. I don't know if I can do this or not. Nope, I cannot. I didn't think I could. Doggone it. I believe one of the subjects you can have is not entertainment, gaming. I believe. I don't know. When I end the stream, I'll go look at it. I would go with that, and then like Jeff said, it's going to be done by searching, and like Gary said, you want something that they're gonna see it and they're gonna be attracted to it, want to go check it out. Whether
I say it, Joe, clickbait.
No, you're the clickbait, right? I mean, you're 100% right. I mean, I agree. If I put Windows 11 in all my titles, there's going to be a large influx of people checking it out. They're not going to stick around because clearly it's not Windows 11. Although, I could put a sign behind me that says Windows 11.
So are you going to do mainly Nintendo 64 stuff, Josh?
I'm gonna do Nintendo 64 stuff, and I'm gonna do some gaming on Windows XP. Because I have a couple of games on Windows XP that I like to play. So I'm gonna be bouncing back and forth.
So is Windows XP back on your main build again?
It's in a virtual machine.
Okay. And you're going to be able to play the virtual machine over YouTube?
I'm hoping I will be.
Is the professor still with us?
I think he's getting ready for bed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's that time of the night.
Actually, he's supposed to be with us. Alex?
Well, it's 11:02. He's probably getting ready to, or getting in bed. Let me go over here and...
I would think I would be able to, just as long as I don't make it full screen.
I don't know. I have no clue.
But I don't know.
Yeah. When he comes back, we'll ask him that. I am going to go ahead and end the stream. We're at 1 hour and 55 minutes. So I want to thank everyone that showed up.
Go in and,
No, don't end it, please.
Okay. We'll let it run a little longer to make Greg happy. So BH Ringer, Jeff Ryman, some dude named Ruby that didn't stick around, Tony Wallow. I think I saw Kenny Witten in there. RM was in there earlier tonight. Tom K was in there. And looks like everyone. So I'm going to hit the button. I do not have an outro yet. I'm seriously working on one. I just got to figure out what I want to do. And I've got an idea.